Doctors won't tell you this, but after 50, machines are quietly making you weaker. While most guys your age are grinding away on cables and chest presses, their joints are deteriorating, their movement patterns are breaking down, and their bodies are learning to depend on equipment instead of themselves. Here's the hard truth. Real strength isn't built on a padded seat. It's built through movements your body was designed to do since before gyms existed. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you 5 calisthenics moves that don't just build strength, they reverse the exact physical decline that makes men over 50 feel old. No machines, no excuses. Just your body weight and gravity doing what a $10,000 gym membership never could. When most men hear incline push-up, they roll their eyes. They think it's the thing you do before you graduate to real training. That's exactly the wrong way to think about it. The incline push-up is one of the most powerful pressing movements you can do after 50, because the angle unlocks something flat push-ups never can. It lets you control the intensity with surgical precision while building real, functional upper body strength that transfers directly to everything you do outside the gym. Here's what most guys completely miss. The incline position activates your chest, shoulders, and triceps through a longer, cleaner range of motion than a standard push-up. That means more muscle recruitment, better motor control, and stronger neuromuscular connections. Exactly the qualities that start degrading after 40. More activation per rep, less wasted movement. That's smarter training. Place your hands on a sturdy surface, a bench, a box, or a countertop, slightly wider than shoulder width. Body forms a straight line from head to heels. No sagging hips, no flared elbows. Lower your chest toward the surface slowly, taking 3 full seconds on the way down. Pause for 1 second at the bottom. Press back up with control. Feel your chest, shoulders, and triceps firing together as one coordinated unit. Week 1, 3 sets of 8 reps at a higher surface like a countertop. Week 2, drop to a lower surface like a bench, same reps. Week 3, 10 reps, adding a 2-second pause at the bottom. Week 4, combine 2 surface heights in the same workout. Start at the bench, finish at the floor if you can. That progression alone covers beginner to advanced without ever changing the movement pattern. If there's one move that separates men who age well from men who don't, it's the pull-up. Not because it builds a big back, because it proves your body can still control its own weight against gravity. That's the real test after 50. Studies show grip strength alone is one of the strongest predictors of longevity in men over 50. And nothing builds grip strength like hanging from a bar and pulling yourself up. Here's what most guys get wrong. They treat pull-ups like a back exercise. It's not. It's a full-body tension exercise. Your core has to brace. Your glutes have to squeeze. Your shoulders have to stay packed down and away from your ears. The moment you go limp from the waist down, you're putting every ounce of stress directly into your shoulder joints. That's how rotator cuffs get destroyed. Here's how to do it right. Hang from the bar with a shoulder-width grip, palms facing away. Before you pull, squeeze your glutes, brace your abs, and depress your scapulae. Pull your shoulder blades down like you're trying to put them in your back pockets. Now pull your chest toward the bar, leading with your elbows. Chin clears the bar. Lower slowly. 3 full seconds on the way down. That negative is where the real strength is built. Week 1, 3 sets of slow negatives. Jump to the top. Lower for 3 seconds. Week 2, add band assistance for full reps. Week 4, target 3 clean reps with no band. The goal isn't high reps. It's perfect tension on every single one. Pull-ups rebuild the posterior chain your desk job has been quietly dismantling for decades. And that chain connects directly to the next move. One that's going to challenge your pressing strength from an angle most men have never trained before. Here's a fact most men over 50 don't know. Your triceps make up roughly 60% of your upper arm. Not your biceps, your triceps. And after 50, weak triceps don't just mean smaller arms. They mean unstable elbows, degraded pressing power, and shoulders that compensate in all the wrong ways. The diamond push-up targets your triceps harder than any cable pushdown or skull crusher ever could. No equipment, no setup, just ruthless targeted tension. Here's what most guys miss. They collapse their elbows outward the moment it gets hard. The second your elbows flare, you've just turned this into a regular push-up and completely unloaded your triceps. The diamond position only works if your elbows stay tracking straight back, pointing toward your feet, not toward the walls. Place your hands directly under your chest, index fingers and thumbs touching to form a diamond shape. Arms fully extended, body in a straight line from head to heels. Now lower yourself slowly, elbows driving straight back, chest descending toward your hands. Feel the burn building in the back of your arms. Press back up with force. That's 1 rep. If your hips sag or your elbows flare, stop and reset. Week 1, 3 sets of 5 reps with knees down if needed. Week 2, full plank position, 6 reps. Week 4, 10 clean reps, adding a 2-second hold at the bottom. Strong triceps protect your elbows and shoulders through every pushing movement you'll ever do. Master this, and your upper body becomes a unit, not a collection of compensating parts. Now we're moving south, because the next 2 moves are where most men over 50 have their biggest gaps and their biggest opportunity. Most men over 50 have hips that move in exactly one direction, forward and back. That's it. And that single plane limitation is the root cause of bad knees, tight lower backs, and the kind of stiff, shuffling walk that makes men look and feel decades older than they are. The Cossack squat moves your hips in every direction they were designed to go. It's not a leg exercise, it's a full mobility restoration system disguised as a squat. Here's what most guys don't realize. The lateral loading pattern of the Cossack squat directly targets your adductors, the inner thigh muscles that almost every training program completely ignores. Weak adductors mean unstable knees. Unstable knees mean compensating hips. Compensating hips mean a broken lower back. Fix the adductors and you fix the entire chain from the floor up. Stand with feet wider than shoulder width, toes pointing slightly out. Shift your weight to your right side, bending your right knee and lowering your hips toward your right heel. Your left leg stays fully extended, left foot flat or heel raised if needed. Keep your chest tall. Don't collapse forward. Feel the deep stretch along your left inner thigh. Drive through your right heel to return to center. Alternate sides with control. Week 1. Hold on to a door frame for balance. 5 reps per side. Week 2. Body weight only, 6 reps, focusing on depth. Week 4. 10 reps per side at full depth. And if you want to accelerate strength gains, hold a light dumbbell at your chest. That added load forces your adductors and glutes to work even harder without compromising the movement pattern. That hip mobility you're rebuilding isn't just about moving better in the gym. It's about sitting down and standing up without pain, climbing stairs without hesitation, and moving through life like someone 20 years younger. And the final move on this list is going to lock all of that stability in place from the side. Here's what nobody tells you about core training after 50. Crunches don't protect your spine. Sit-ups don't protect your spine. The only thing that actually protects your spine is lateral stability. Your body's ability to resist collapsing sideways under load. That's exactly what the side plank trains. And research from Dr. Stuart McGill, the world's leading spine biomechanics expert, shows it's one of the safest and most effective core exercises for men with back pain history, which after 50 is most of you. Here's what most guys miss. They hold a side plank and think they're done, but a passive hold does half the job. The real power comes from actively driving your hip toward the ceiling, squeezing your glute, bracing your oblique, and creating full body tension from your ankles to your shoulders. That active engagement is what rebuilds the deep, stabilizing muscles your back has been missing for years. Lie on your side, elbow directly under your shoulder, forearm flat on the ground. Stack your feet or stagger them for more stability. Now lift your hips off the floor, body forming a straight diagonal line. Don't let your hips sag or pike. Drive your top hip toward the ceiling. Squeeze your glute. Breathe. Hold that tension like your spine depends on it, because it does. Week 1, 3 sets of 20-second holds per side. Week 2, 30 seconds adding conscious glute squeeze throughout the entire hold. Week 3, 40 seconds focusing on keeping your body perfectly rigid from ankle to shoulder. Week 4, 3 sets of 45-second holds per side with 30 seconds rest between sets. If that feels too easy, elevate your feet on a chair or low bench. Same position, significantly more demand on your obliques and glute med. Every second you hold that position, you're rebuilding the lateral chain that keeps your spine decompressed, your hips aligned, and your posture upright. 5 moves, 0 machines, and a body that's finally being trained the way it was designed to move. Now let's bring it all together. 5 moves, no machines, no gym membership. Just your body weight doing exactly what it was designed to do. Here's the real question. Knowing all of this, are you actually going to do something about it, or are you going to keep waiting for the right time that never comes? Your body doesn't need a miracle. It needs the right movements, applied consistently starting today. If this video opened your eyes, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Because every week I'm giving you the tools to move better, feel stronger, and age on your own terms. The clock's running. Start moving.